everyone, it's Traveling Sista. If this is your first time joining the channel, then welcome. If not, welcome back, family. I am extremely excited to be with Prof.Hilonga. This is a man who I've wanted to do an interview with for the past few years because he is the brain behind Nanofilter water. So I'm gonna give the floor to him to just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much, Traveling Sister. I'm so excited for your work. It is amazing.
Yes,
my name is Prof.Hilonga. It's easier to say Hilonga. That's my name. And I did my PhD in South Korea 11 years ago. And then I returned to Tanzania to establish these activities. I will tell you more about the activities. I am a husband of one and a father of two.
Okay.
My wife is the CEO now of the company. She did also her MBA in international business in South Korea. But she's Tanzanian, born closer to Mount Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have established our own company here now in Arusha with our children. And I will tell you more about my passion on what I want to do with my community later. But here you asked me my name. I'm Hilonga.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Meet Professor Hilonga.
Thank you very much.
So, what exactly is Nanofilter?
Well, and I think I forgot to introduce myself also in connection with the kind of activities I do. I'm a professor at the university and a professor of nanotechnology. Now I have remembered this because you have asked me a question of what does the nanofilter do? I did my PhD in South Korea on nanomaterials. Okay. So these materials can be controlled to target specific contaminants in water. Of course, nanomaterials have other applications. It's a huge potential for nanomaterials. So what Nanofilter does now is that we test water and then we identify the contaminants in water and we target those contaminants by using nanomaterials if necessary or other locally available materials. So I will show you how the filter works and what kind of materials we put there, and then we purify the water and we customize this filter from place to place depending on the kind of contaminants we find in that area. Okay. There are places like in Arusha, maybe you are wondering maybe what kind of those contaminants. It's like fluoride. Yeah. In Arusha we have a serious problem of fluoride. Yes. Now fluoride affects teeth and bones. So you can see some people are disabled because of fluoride. Yes. And here the Arusha teeth is called, this is Arusha teeth, red kind of brown teeth. No, there is nothing like Arusha teeth. These teeth are affected by fluoride. Too much fluoride affects teeth. And this is a fluoride that is above 1.5 milligram per liter. Okay. That's according to the regulation that was set by WHO, the World Health Organization. Okay. So my filter therefore can target those specific contaminants. It could be copper, it could be pesticides, it could be mercury, it could be cyanide or whatever the contaminants. We target those contaminants and we remove them from water to provide clean and safe water, which is certified by the World Health Organization. Our water filter is evaluated by WHO and it has passed all the required basic, what is the standard for providing clean and safe water. Okay, yes, okay, that's great. Yeah, that's amazing. And I do have a quick question about the fluoride here in Tanzania. Is it a naturally occurring substance here or is it added to the water? No, it is naturally occurring because we have volcanic rocks around here. You know, see these mountains, Kilimanjaro, Meru, and then the Rift Valley. So all these areas are affected. There are rocks that are volcanic rocks that release this kind of fluoride in water. So it's natural. But there are places that are highly affected and people are really suffering. So, and then that's where I was asking myself a question. What does my PhD mean to my people if I cannot solve this kind of problems? That's just one. But waterborne diseases are there. Biological contaminants like this that are causing waterborne diseases, diarrhea, typhoid, and hepatitis and so on. All these diseases can be avoided by drinking clean and safe water. This is a potential that is within our reach and we can solve these challenges within our generation. Right on. I believe that. Yes. And I think what you're doing is
so amazing, and I'm really excited from my heart to be here on this interview with you.
I appreciate. Thank you very much.
Now, how long was Nanofilter in development for?
Well, it was a process. So I started during my, what can I say? But I saw the challenge from my childhood. Actually,
Yeah.
I could say that's the origin of my invention. It started at my childhood. I was born in a village called Gongali in Arusha here in Karatu district. Have you been to Karatu? Yeah. So we have a village there called Gongali. So I grew up there, and life was really tough. We were using water that is contaminated. You can see literally red water with some worms floating in it and so on. So actually my father advised me that you use at least a piece of cloth to remove at least those worms and the big particles and what. And then he assured me that the water that comes through this piece of cloth now will be clean for drinking.
Yeah.
So, but I suffered a lot with waterborne diseases. I put this story in my book. It is called My Story from Gongali village to London and beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, so I told us my story about how I visited 20 different countries around the world and all the challenges that I was facing in my childhood and how I overcome. I hope it will be an inspiring book. It's available on Amazon. You can just search.
Right on.
Yeah, Hilonga, what is that? My Story from Gongali village to London and beyond. So after
I'll include that in the description section.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So after I finished my primary school in the village and the secondary school in Karatu, high school in Moshi. I did my high school in Moshi, and then the first degree and the second degree at the University of Dar es Salaam. And then I went to South Korea for PhD. Now that was the time when my eyes were literally opened. It's like this.
Yeah.
My eyes were literally opened when I saw the potential of nanotechnology. Because imagine in South Korea, they are using nanotechnology for many, many applications. In fact, I was working in my professor's lab. His name is Professor Kim Jong-il and Professor Kimi Tek. Those are professors at the Hanyang University in South Korea. Those are my professors. So they put me in a lab where I was working. We were developing nanomaterials to be used in car tires, you know, tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I said, okay, I did my PhD, I finished. I said, but this thing can also be used for water purification. And so while tires are needed in Tanzania, but our biggest #1 challenge was clean and safe water. So I said, now let me solve this challenge by using nano materials. So that's how I came up with this technology. We target specific contaminants water, we remove them, and we provide clean and safe water. Now we are providing clean and safe water to about 350,000 people in Arusha city, here Arusha and the suburbs, the villages, in Mwanza, in Kilindi, Kiteto, in various regions in Tanzania, but also we are in Kenya, in Kakamega, and also in Zambia, in the city called Kalulushi. Actually, I was just coming from Kalulushi to open a new office there. So we are growing, and I just got a request now from Chad. Someone wants us to go to Chad.
How does that feel?
No, I'm so happy. We received 22 awards. Awards from different organizations, from World Health Organization, from the Royal Academy of Engineering, Pichat Palace, Johnson & Johnson. And people know Johnson & Johnson from other stories. I don't want to mention it here. They also covered my story. They took me to America for this called Africa Storytelling Challenge. I was there. But you were asking me on how I feel. I feel so happy that at last I am using my education now to solve real challenges in my community. Real challenges, not theoretical, real challenges. And we have created jobs to more than 127 people. And you can see in many places these kiosks that we put. So it has created employment opportunities, particularly for women. And we have different products, of course. We have seen this Nanofilter water purification system, but we have also biogas. This comes from the cow dung. Where we process it, and we provide, it produces gas that's used for cooking. this is a shortcut to reduce carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and so on. People don't cut trees when they use biogas.
Right.
And we have more than 200 customers now. We have built the biodigesters for them. And I will show you now how it works and our biogas system. But we are also conducting training. We have here an Inspire and Empower training.
Yes.
Where we conduct training here, but also we host visitors. If somebody wants to visit Tanzania, we can stay here at our Nanofilter house. And we have many partners who are coming here. Sometimes they come just as tourists, the normal tourists, but they ended up to be our partners in supplying these innovations to the people who need it in the community and to create jobs for the people and so on. I have many success stories to tell you, not less than 20.
That's so
not
awesome.
less than 20 if we had time, but anyway, thank you very much. You are now maybe number 21.
Absolutely.
To tell our story.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm here to do just that. I'm here to tell your story. I'm here to get this out because what you're doing is truly amazing. You said over 350,000
people. Yeah.
Do you guys understand that like over 350,000 people now have access to clean drinking water, bettering people's lives directly, you know, eliminating that possibility of serious sickness or illness from contaminated drinking water from this man's mind. Do you understand how powerful the mind is? How you can manifest something that can do great things, not only for you, but for your community. It's just really, it's a beautiful thing.
My humbled sister, thank you very much.
Caribou. So now what I want to do is take you guys to his plant and do a mini walkthrough. It's really a cool little spot. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool.
Maybe some people will be asking, how can they contact me if they want to get in touch with me? So it's simple. My name is Hilonga. Hilonga. So my email is hilonga@gmail.com. How simple I can
Very
it be?
simple. That's how I connected with him.
Just hilonga@gmail.com. But also we have our website, gongalimodo.com. And the nanofilter house is nanofilterhouse.com. Simple.
Okay.
We make our life simple like that.
Right.
But my sister, let me tell you the sad side of my story. We have a lot of those clips and what we have made, and there are many journalists that are coming, they try to cover my story. But when I look at the viewers, people who see these stories, and what, very few people.
Right.
So I am sad that my story is not getting out there, and that's why I was so excited when I saw your subscribers, about 25,000 people. I said, no, this is it. This is a lady who will take me to the whole world.
Absolutely.
So I am so excited, dear traveling sister.
Yes.
God bless you so much.
Asante sana.
Thank you very much.
Asante sana. And I'm equally as excited because I feel like these are the stories, you guys, that I've been telling you about, that I want to cover, that I want to permeate out through the whole world, to get this out, you know.
Let it go.
For real.
Let it go.
This is what needs to be seen, you know, because you, like you said earlier, you are a local Tanzanian man who sees local problems and bringing a local solution, you know. And just a quick question about some of your models that you have for the filtration system. Someone like me who has no scientific background, is it hard to maintain? Can I maintain this myself if I was to bring one today and have it installed in my home?
Nothing, zero. We will give you a very few instructions. Actually, we have our manual, Nanofilter manual. So we'll give you that. You can easily read through and see how you can install your filter by yourself. It's very easy. It's just water containers. You put one container on the top of the other and the materials there. The hard part was the science behind this.
Right.
How to control the materials there and when will they saturate. And so we are the ones to give you those instructions.
Okay.
That, you need to replace the material. The replacement cost is not that high. So we will give you all those details. But the filter assembly operation, zero, nothing, simple.
Okay.
Yeah, like drinking water. Is it difficult to drink water?
Nope.
And then did I mention that we are promoting also to avoid plastics? We're saying, say no to plastic.
Wow,
so we encourage these
nice.
bottles where there are plastic containers.
This is really nice.
Yes. Yeah, we discourage the use of plastics. And also for the for our travelers who are coming to Tanzania. For example, if you stay at the Nanofilter house, this is one way for you to contribute into cutting down your carbon footprint.
Right.
You know, you travel, you fly from London, from Washington, from those places. All that carbon dioxide that you have released all your way, one of the way to cut it down is to support the biogas. Because when people use biogas, they stop cutting trees, and the trees can absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
Right.
So in one way or another, you are reducing the carbon dioxide that you have released in the environment by supporting the biogas, which will absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere back to the plants. You know, plants need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, so it can be absorbed. So, and our cookings here, we use the biogas for cooking.
Right.
So if you eat from here, you know that your food is cooked with biogas. So it's environmentally friendly, and you are already contributing. And you know that conscious, people feel guilty. So instead of going with that guilty that you are contributing to the destruction of the environment for the next generation of your children and your children's children, your grandchildren, instead of just going with that guilty, why not act? Do something. So for me, I'm saying, if you support Nanofilter, if you support biogas, if you stay at the Nanofilter house, part of this goes to our activities, which is environmentally friendly, which promotes sustainable living.
Yes.
That's what we are doing. I don't know, how can I put it in a better way?
And that's
I think your
needed.
English is good. You can put it in a better way.
Now, you said it perfectly.
Tell us,
you said it perfectly.
Tell us
Sustainable
how can
living.
I tell? Yeah.
This is what we as a people need to be moving towards in this world right now, because with everything going on, sustainable living, how you can live off of the land and live off of the natural materials that are provided to you by the sunlight, by God, by nature. Okay, this is what we need to be moving towards, and this is why I love what you're doing, and this is why I fully support and endorse what you're doing. And you know, I encourage everyone, you guys, subscribe to his channel, forward his videos, share his videos, like his videos, you know, and help him get out there, you guys. Share it, share what he's doing, support.
Is releasing. So this is a biodigester system, the biogas system. It starts from this first chamber. We call it chamber ya kuchanganyia mbolea. So here we mix the cow dung and the water, the same ratio, 1-to-1 ratio, and then it goes through this pipe here, through this channel, and then it goes to this main chamber where the bacteria break down, they ferment this cow dung, and they release the gas that's called methane gas that we use for cooking. I will show you how it goes. The gas comes here, it is trapped by this pipe that goes to the kitchen. From here, there is an expansion chamber called chamber Mtanuko. This is an expansion chamber, so the bioslurry will overflow to this section before it comes to a intermediate section. Then it goes to the last section where the organic fertilizer is collected. So this is the last section where organic fertilizer is collected. So this is the whole system and how it works. And I think we can put a proper video picture maybe on the setup. One system like this costs around $1,000 US, everything included, and it will work for 50 years. I mean 50 50 years of not cutting trees, of not using trees for firewood, the charcoal and what, no, zero. So this is where we can talk about zero emission, a sustainable technology, renewable energy is a way to go, and we are looking partners for this innovation, the biogas. So this is a training we conducted for 402 people, and the system that was built is down here. The biodigester is here, and this is the government report that says that every year in Tanzania we are losing 400,000 acres of trees for cooking. Trees for cooking, the firewood, the charcoal, and Dar es Salaam actually is leading. So this is terrible, because 400,000 acres is equivalent to the whole country of Rwanda. So we slash the whole country of Rwanda, that equivalent, so we can cook in the 21st century. That's not fair. And I am determined to make a difference in my generation. And we are looking for partners who we can work together to make difference in our generation. So this is the last section of our system, the biodigester system, where the bioslurry is released now as organic fertilizer. It means the fruits you grow from this and the vegetables you grow are natural. No chemicals used here. So we are going natural. And it does not have smell. It is very friendly, user friendly. And we have built about 200 the biodigesters for community. We have built in Arusha here and in different places. Here you got some interesting things, and our Nanofilter house cars. So transport is available from the airport and to the hotel here, to the facility. Hello, somebody here. Hi. Hebu washeni jiko la gas. Okay? Okay. That's biogas.
Wow.
So at last it comes to the kitchen like this. A blue flame, clean blue flame. So in this case, we don't need to use any firewood or what, you see. Here there is no firewood. It's a renewable energy, and it can be for everyone in the whole world. It is possible. We can do it within our generation. We are crying about the climate change and what and what. This is a solution available. Instead of lamenting, it's better to provide a solution which is within our reach. It's called the low-hanging fruits. Thank you. Hi, girl. Do you want to be a journalist? No, you want to be a doctor? Yes. Yeah, she wants to be a doctor.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's my super girl.
That's your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter. Oh. Second. The other one was the firstborn, my son. We have 2 children. Convenient room. We have a smart TV here, and we provide these services at a very affordable price. So this room is available, and you can, through the balcony here, you can see Mount Meru. Yeah. See Mount Meru there, hidden in the clouds?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh. Yeah, it's deep in the clouds. So this is our Nanofilter purification system, and this is how we install. Very simple. Just fix it on the wall, and then the water will flow. So we divide. One goes, this is normal for normal use. The other one goes to the filter, and then it's purified from this chamber here. It goes to this membrane here, and finally it comes to the last storage chamber here, and then it flows directly. Chap. Wow. This is clean and safe water. Somebody bring a glass, please. I can drink this water. So finally, it comes all this way. We purify it. At the last stage, it comes to here. Nanofilter comes here. Nanofilter. Nanofilter, clean and safe water for all. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
To 350,000 people. let it go throughout the whole world. You can make it possible if you partner with us. Yeah. Okay, cheers, man, cheers. Nanofilter, clean and safe water for all.
Safe water that purify your soul.
That's it, man, Superman. Yeah. Okay, so welcome to Nanofilter. This is our company here, and we have different kind of filters here. I will show you how our innovation began. This was the original version of the filter. We started like this, just buckets hanging on the iron frames. But later, the technology grew, and today, now we are able to manufacture it in the factory. You can see Nanofilter here. Made in Tanzania, manufactured in Tanzania, invented in Tanzania to solve the global challenges of clean and safe water. So we check the kind of contaminants that are found in water, and then after we analyze it, we target those specific contaminants. This is a spectrophotometer. This is multimeter. It is used for testing the water quality. We test the level of ions and so on in water, the contaminants. And this is an incubator for bacteria. After 24 hours, we get the results, and we know the level of bacterial contamination, the bacterial contamination in water.